What's your funniest family vacation story? Last summer, my dad decided we needed a classic American family road trip to the Grand Canyon. The problem? Our family car was a 1998 Honda Civic with 250,000 miles, a broken air conditioner, and a passenger door that only opened from the outside. My dad, being the eternal optimist, said, "This car has character. It'll make the trip more memorable." He was right about the memorable part. Day one started great. We packed snacks, downloaded podcasts, and my little sister made a road trip playlist. But 30 minutes into our 8-hour drive, the car started making this weird grinding noise that sounded like a blender full of rocks. "That's just the engine warming up," Dad said confidently, turning up the radio to drown out the noise. By hour 2, we were all sweating because the AC was broken and it was 95 degrees outside. My mom kept fanning herself with a gas station map while muttering, "We should have flown." My sister and I were crammed in the back seat with all our luggage because Dad had maximized trunk space efficiency. I was sitting on a cooler. She was wedged between suitcases, and we were both slowly melting. Then the car started overheating. Steam was pouring from under the hood, and Dad pulled over at this sketchy gas station in the middle of nowhere. The attendant took one look at our car and said, "Y'all are brave driving that thing cross country." While Dad was under the hood pretending he knew what he was doing, my sister decided to get out through the broken passenger door. She pushed from the inside while I pulled from the outside, and the door came completely off its hinges. We just stood there holding a car door in a gas station parking lot while other travelers stared at us like we were a traveling circus. "Well," Dad said, wiping grease off his hands, "now we have better ventilation." Mom was not amused. We duct taped the door back on and continued driving with all the windows down because the car was still overheating. My hair was whipping around like I was in a tornado, and my sister looked like she'd been electrocuted. Hour 4 brought new problems. The radio died, so Dad started singing old country songs at the top of his lungs. Then the speedometer stopped working.